spectate. We're doing D&D. Thank you, sir. It'll be like a podcast for him. And if he wants to leave, he can.
You're a podcast.
Shut the fuck up. I could be.
We should. What about the
All right.
dragon?
Okay.
So, what kind of element do you want to use if you were to use magic?
Oh, shit.
It can be poison. It can be acid. Hold on. It can be poison. It can be acid. 1 second. Let me look up everything. It can be fire. It can be lightning. It can be ice, I believe, are the elements.
Cold. I think it's considered cold.
Yeah, well, it's ice.
Yeah.
I want to use lightning.
Alright. So the scales themselves become like an azure blue color, and you release an angered scream, and so does your little new friend as he dashes forward, and you both fire this lightning charge at Jace and Kratgug. You can, yeah, it's acid, cold, lightning, fire, and poison. So yeah, that's all the ones you can choose, and you choose lightning. So your heritage from now on is going to be Blue Dragon.
So, is he a dragonborn now?
It's just at like a sort of awakening point.
Motherfuckers
So-
be changing races up in here?
No, he is just a variant human. Which are humans that have sort of special abilities because of their unnatural heritage, but it's just a long, distant heritage that they can only loosely tap into.
Oh, so he's a human, but he
So
has
like how
distant
I have
dragon-
rage, he has. Yeah.
This
like
is something that
distant
we're going to
dragonborn.
develop later on. This is just like the first instance of it.
Okay.
So,
Okay.
Yeah.
I see you.
the damage that you're going to deal, I want you to go ahead and roll me. 1 second. 3d6 lightning damage.
Oh my god.
And this is at the most basic level.
6, 5, and 1.
And then go ahead and roll an additional 2d4 for your little pseudo dragon pet. As you guys both fire
4.
your lightning.
No. 4 and 3.
So what is the total for both?
For both of those together?
Yes.
5, 7.
And then also you're the ones that you rolled?
The 3 6s?
Yes. You rolled
6,
you
5.
rolled, yeah, you got
6,
a 6.
5, and 1.
So that would
5,
be
which is-
12 plus 7, 19 damage.
No, 11. Okay, yeah. 12 total plus. Okay.
It is 12, right? Yeah, because 6. Yeah,
6
yeah,
and
yeah.
5 is 11, and then plus,
Yeah, and then
one is
plus another
12.
one
My
would be
bad.
12. Yeah, you're good. So with that, another 19 damage. At this point, Jace is now literally scorched and fried, and you can see bits of flesh beginning to like fall apart as this brackish liquid now falling out of her, almost like a spoiled seawater sort of look. And she just looks at you all and is just like, well, it was nice knowing you all. I hope I can get out of here and meet you all again sometime soon. But even if I don't, I'm sure I will, at the very least, see you in another life. She sort of winks at you, Corvus. After Maverick's turn, it is now Eric. Eric, barely being missed by this lightning strike, just notices these two Dragonborn, essentially, just now recovering after their newborn awakening. What does he want to do? All that is left is Drace, because Kradgug just got scorched immediately and is just now a steaming pile of flesh.
Eric is going to advance a further 30 feet And
Yep.
that should put him where should I put him?
You could put him right next to Corvus, and he'd be able to attack.
Okay.
Because Jason's still left.
Yes.
Cragcorn is dead, right?
Yes, Kradgug is dead. Jace is the only one that's left.
Okay, so he's gonna
And the
move
only one
up
standing is Maverick and Eric.
yeah, so he's gonna move right up there to the front with me, and then almost in a fit of rage from seeing the man who saved his life wounded, he's going to strike with his short sword.
All right, go ahead and strike.
That is a
Oh shit! Wait,
16 plus 4, so dirty 20.
That hits.
are you claiming that you saved his life?
I did most of the saving.
I literally stood toe and toe with him.
Well, he's talking about like in the
I
the
was
initial raid
there.
on the town.
Yeah, I was there toe to toe with him at the door. Well, plundered his brother. Was wanting to plunder his brother and didn't want to. Squirrel was fighting
But
the Red Goblin. the
you
whole
are
time.
also a maniac who tried to kill the nobleman.
Yeah, you're a
Fair
fucking
enough.
psycho.
Fair enough.
And is now literally on fire
I mean-
because he's so pissed off. And then passed out.
Yeah, you went on fire, punched one guy, and passed out. You don't get to talk.
Punched him to death and literally just like his
I
hand,
mean, just
his head is
smiled
still
him
on
into
his hand
death.
when he passed out. There was still a head on your fucking fist, dude, and you're just on the floor.
Oh, totally for my next action. I'm just gonna call ahead.
Well, no, you're
I'm
passed
having
out, dude.
a
You
good
can't do
dream
anything.
this
You're done.
That's 5 damage, by the way.
5 damage. She cries out in pain as she takes another further 5 damage. And she is looking very weak. Definitely not bloody, but she is below half health. Very obviously. With that, Corvus, roll me a death throw.
Okay, now
It's
how
just
does
a
that
D20.
work again?
Just a random
Just a-
D20.
Just roll d20, okay.
Yep.
17.
That's a save. You're now at 1 save. If you get 3 saves, you're back up at 1 HP. If you get 3 failures, you're dead. If you get a natural 20, that's 2 saves. A natural 1, that's 2 failures. So.
So
that's
what
the end of your
happens if
turn.
I
If you
what
could
happens if I get
also-
2 of 1?
What do you mean?
Like if I get 2 saves and a fail, what happens then?
Nothing.
Oh.
But you can go ahead and accept a fail to use a random action that is just like a very basic thing. You can do while bleeding out type thing.
No, I'll just slay her.
Alright, so you're trying to recover.
Yeah. I'm trying to slowly gather my strength to stand back up.
Yup. Start of the round would be Cullen. Cullen can't do anything, so we are going to go ahead and post a new picture in the D&D party for the last round of combat, I imagine.
And who's left?
Just Jace.
Because did he get to the same thing that I got for the first time around, where he can use 1 failure to do an action?
Yeah, I just asked if he wanted to, but he didn't.
Okay, I didn't know. I didn't hear.
Yeah, you weren't here. It's alright. Alright. Cullen, you can't do anything because you're passed out.
Nope, I'm just gonna cuddle ahead.
Yep. Jace's turn. Jace is going to... What is Jace going to do? What can Jace do? Jace is very hurt. Can Jace recover health? Well, as a bonus action, she is going to... Hold on. Is it an action? Where is it? Aha, yeah, a bonus action. She is going to create a black, shadowy tentacle made of like rotted wood and seaweed appear out of one of the branches near. We'll make it near Eric. It is going to try and hit Eric for a 16 plus. Does it hit?
16 plus what?
Spell attack is going to be 16 plus 6.
17, 18, 19,
22.
You hit. It hits.
It's going to deal 1d8 cold damage. It's going to take 8 damage as it slams into him, nearly knocking him down. His speed is now reduced by 10 feet as a necrotic chill sort of takes over his whole body, and he feels weighed down as if he's been soaked by the ocean.
Oh my god.
That would
He
put
is
him
not
at
fixing
4
that.
HP.
Yes, it would. I just did the math.
Oof. Oof.
I do not like that.
That is her turn. Well, no, that's her bonus action. She still has a whole action. Can she do anything to attack everyone at once, I wonder? I wonder if I could pull off a TPK. This would be cool. I've never done that before. Oh, dude, I forgot she has absorb elements. I could have been using that. Fuck. No, I don't think she can.
What?
Damn it.
He couldn't TPK me because I still have like
The
over
lightning
30
damage.
health.
Well, no. The thing is, you are literally passed out right now and cannot fight back.
Yeah. I wouldn't
You
be
are
at
easy
TPK, I'd
pickings.
just be out.
You are easy pickings. They can just stab the shit out of you. You will not wake up. Your body is through.
Yeah.
Wake up! Start stabbing him. Wake up!
You would be at 1
This-
HP, and then you would wake up, and then you would feel the last stab before you die.
Fun. Also, I was muted the whole time.
Alright. Yeah, she's just going to strike again with the Shadow Blade. But instead is going to throw it at Maverick in the back. For a 13. Yeah, just a flat 13. Does it hit?
And it gets my AC, right?
Yes.
My AC is 15.
So it misses. She throws the Shadow Blade as like a dagger, and it lodges in the side of the wood next to you as you sort of like angle your head away to dodge it. And you look back at her angrily as your reflexes, now much more heightened, allowed you to just sort of just like essentially matrix it, right? With that is going to be Jace's turn as she is backed into a corner. Maverick, it is your turn. You're free to do whatever you want now.
The Shadow Blade, does that thing disappear, or is it like
It
a
does
knife
indeed.
where I can take... Okay, it disappears. Okay. I'm just sitting there, just glaring dead right at her. And I am...
You can command Mr. Tibbles to attack again as well as a bonus action. However, you cannot. Neither of you can do a breath attack again today.
Breath attack?
Yeah, like the dragon's breath that you just did.
Oh, okay. No, I'm not... I didn't want to do that. I wanted to go straight at her.
All right, you're
But
dashing.
I think
forward.
no, but I was thinking that, but I think what I'm going to do instead is just use my short bow.
Yeah, gonna
For
try
my
and
short
finish her.
bow. Yeah, I'm just dead aiming at her, and
With how many
With
bodies
that-
that are on her right now and how hurt she is, I'll give you advantage if you want to use your sneak attack as well.
Yeah, okay. I'll do that too. Would be...
That sounds like what that lady seems to be just.
Sneak
So you
attack
fire
will
your
be
short bow.
stealth, right?
Well, first, no, you don't need to worry about that. Just go ahead and
Okay.
roll your attack. You have advantage. So roll it twice. Take the
Nat
higher
20.
number. Oh, right. Don't even need. You know what? Fuck it. Roll it twice. Let's see what you get.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be pissed. This dice I've been not happy with, but it's gonna piss me off. It gives me a 1. 13.
Well, you're taking the net 20 anyways, so go ahead. Now with sneak attack, you're going to be dealing 4d6 plus 4.
D6 is... No, I can't do... I gotta use the freaking 4d6.
Just roll your d6 twice, or 4 times. Your cube 4 times. I'll do the math for you. Just give me the number.
I got the lucky nug.
Okay.
Corn nug.
Okay. 3,
3,
1,
4,
1,
5,
4.
9 plus 4 will be another.
So 8, 9. 9 plus 4?
Yeah, it'd be 13. Alright. How do you want to do this?
I want to aim fucking right at her head. I just want dead center that bolt right into their fucking head.
As she
Between her
sort
eyes.
of is dealing with Eric and trying to fight you off at the same time, she turns again to strike towards Eric and doesn't realize that you've already readied a bow at her face, and it releases, flying straight into her temple, and she falls silent and hits the ground.
Fucking. Vengeance.
Combat is over.
Vengeance
Well done.
was mine.
You see the whip that was once now seeming like it was attached to her wrist, and her veins spreading through and attaching to her now seems to separate as like the tentacles that were stuck into her veins retract into the whip itself, and its organic nature becomes inert.
Can I take it?
Well, first of all,
It's not my turn.
no, we're out of combat. Eric right now is still awake, and so is Maverick. You guys two are the only one that are up and around. You have two comrades, one that's passed out and not in danger, one that's bleeding out. What do you guys want to do?
Eric is standing right next to me, so he's gonna try to stabilize me.
Medicine check. Maverick, you're gonna run forward as he does this.
Medicine check.
I'll, Yeah, I want to grab that whip.
So yeah, you're gonna rush forward, and it's gonna take you a little bit. So he's gonna do his medicine check first before you even get to
19.
take the whip. 19, you immediately get stabilized as he patches up some of your wounds quickly with a lot of like spare bandages that he has in his pockets and stuff like not pockets but like bag, as he's had to deal with a quick like battlefield injuries from the recent goblins attack. He's gotten used to patching up quick wounds, so he quickly bandages your chest and finds a way to relieve the tension around your throat as you begin to breathe again, and you open one eye slowly and see Maverick now rushing forward to see everyone else around him. He's not looking at you. He seems to be staring over at Jace. You see Cullen behind you passed out, and Eric over you just like, "Oi, you doing all right, lad?"
What happened?
You fought one hell of a fight, but that bitch got tricks up her sleeve. But she's dead now. It's all silent.
Shame I didn't get to see it.
Yeah, you can still look at a corpse if you want.
Nah, after I fucking decapitate her bitch. I'm sorry.
That's
her
whenever
head.
Maverick you sort of walk over and look at your spoils. Eric begins to walk over to Cullen and just sees what he can do there. He knows he can't really do much, but he's just like, all right, I'm gonna take this lad over to the corner of the room just in case more goblins show up. I don't know if they got any scout parties or nothing, but I'm gonna put him in the corner of the room. We're just gonna rest for a little bit. You guys do what you want with these corpses. This place, I'm sure, has got some loot for us. You guys take what's yours if you want. You guys are the heroes here. But I'm just gonna rest with this guy. He's taking a nap. I'm gonna do the same. And he
So I'm back at 1 health.
Cullen. Huh?
I'm back at 1 health.
Yeah, you're back at 1 HP. You're stabilized.
Okay, cool.
And he walks over to the corner of the room and drags Cullen with him and just rests, hanging himself against the brush that is now somewhat singed, but has been put out with the recent combat.
Combat's over. I'm kind of setting up, still drinking.
Oh yeah, he's still on the floor. Somebody should help him.
What, Cullen?
Yeah.
No, I thought
That's
Colin
what
was.
just happened.
Yeah, Cullen was being dragged by Eric to the corner of the room where they're both gonna rest for a little bit.
Oh, okay. I thought he was talking about me. My bad.
No. He's taking care of the guy who's literally just passed out and defenseless right now. You're back up.
Oh, I'm on my feet. Okay, I'm good.
Yeah, well, no, you're not necessarily on your feet. You're definitely like injured. You're like the anime guy who's woken up after a few weeks after a big battle, and he's just like, ugh, as he sits up.
Yeah.
That's definitely you right now. You only
Okay,
suffered
lads.
one wound, one actual wound. The other one was actually just psychic damage, but it was still enough to put you under. And he seemed to relieve the tension around your neck, making you able to breathe again, so you're fine again. You just have a large gaping wound on your chest that is now starting to not bleed anymore.
So, I might have just screwed my own self.
Why?
I put wild cherry Pepsi with orange cream Coke in a 2-liter bottle that was labeled with a different flavor. But to go grab one, guess what I grabbed? I have like 5 of these in a row. And I managed to grab that one. And did not know it.
Orange cream.
Orange cream, wild cherry in one bottle. But both flavors.
Right.
So cherry and cream with orange.
Bet you like that cream, don't you? She's my cherry pie.
Because my
Yeah.
girlfriend just texted me again.
Yeah.
She did like she did the other night. She texted me. She said, "Babe," I was like, "Yeah." She said, "Someone left fucking $80 in a bathroom stall."
Yo.
Hit that bitch.
Yeah, she's taking that bitch. She's bringing that bitch home. You know what happened the other day? She texted me and she was like, "Babe," and I was like, "Yeah." And she said she found $100 bill just on the ground.
I did too the other day. I did too. It was crazy. People just be leaving that shit, man.
So
Anyways.
we've got like our entire anniversary paid for by other people, basically.
All right. We need to finish the session. We're at the end.
All right.
So you two are looking over the corpses with the goblins and everything. What do you guys want to do? You guys want to rifle through what they get?
Well, I'm
Yeah.
more focused on her and the whip and her and everything else. They can have whatever else.
I want to make my way to Jason's body.
All right.
That's
So you
me,
both
you
are
dick.
you both are looking over Jace's body. First of all, Corvus, this is very much the same Jace that you remember, just a female. The same scars, same like tiefling skin patterns, same horns, everything is the exact same hair, but it's just on a female body now.
It's exactly the same, but the one I remember was a man, and this is a woman.
Yes. as well as you found a scimitar on her back. This is you guys like searching her. You find a scimitar on her back and this sort of whip, and she's wearing this studded leather armor that seems to have this like black smoke steadily rising from it that has now gone inert after you guys have defeated her. So you get three magical items there.
I kind of like freaking kick the body over so I can reach the scimitar on her back and grab it.
It is a revenant double-bladed scimitar. While wielding this double-bladed weapon with two hands, the weapon has the finesse property for your attacks with it, and you gain 1 AC.
You're gonna have to send me that. I'm not gonna remember that.
No, don't worry, I got you. But there is also Durn's Tentacle Whip.
That's what I'm taking.
You're gonna grab that? Alright. And then there is also her Smoldering Armor, if you guys want to take that off of her.
I want it.
Alright, well, you're not awake. You're passed out.
Oh,
He's
no.
just like, I want that armor.
Did no one go pick him up yet?
He's just asleep.
Eric's chilling with him, passed out. Eric's like,
Well,
grab to cut the
me
armor.
and Eric are hugging the head of the guy I knocked out. Or murdered.
Oh yeah, you're still cuddling
Is
the
it
head. I
that guy?
forgot.
Is this a murder?
What?
No, you obliterated that guy.
I might have.
That was not even a murder. You obliterated that guy.
I wasn't intending for it to be that way. Because the whole setup, like I rolled and I was like, oh damn it, I hadn't hit him.
What was
And then it was
the,
like,
what's
oh,
it
yeah.
called again?
Here, don't worry, I'll send everybody links.
Okay. So is he cuddling the head too, or did he take the head off my hand?
I think-
he
Can I
just
keep
pulled
the head
you
as a
over
trophy?
and is now sitting next to you, that's all.
And can I keep the head as a trophy?
Sure.
Alright. Keep the
That's
head as a trophy.
who is having the head as a trophy.
This guy. You're not getting my trophy, Wolf. Don't think about it.
I already had claims. I was already planning
Oh,
on taking her
shit.
fucking head.
No. I'm not talking about her head. I'm talking of the guy's head that's on my hand.
Oh no, I want her head. I want Jade's head.
Gods
Alright.
only know why you want Jason's head, Wolf.
She killed Mr. Tibbles.
Yeah, what are you gonna do with it?
I don't know. I can keep it as a trophy until I get bored. I got a whip with it.
I plan on
So
sending mine back to Jack. Matter of fact, if I get
Well-
up, that's what I want to do afterwards. I want to get all the heads.
since all this happens, I guess after getting, I got the whip. I'm taking her head as well. Because I am very mad still. But not raging mad, just
Right.
calming down from the whole situation. So, whose turn is it now?
There's no turns right now, hold on. Trying to find
Yeah,
where the fuck I found this, hold on.
I'm writing notes. That was a nice shot at the end of that fucking fight there, Wolf. Right in the head.
It literally looked like it was going to be a TPK.
Like, no lie, if I had died there, if she'd have killed me, I would have come up with some kind of cutscene. I would have made it epic.
It would have been sad to lose a party that early, though.
It
Yeah.
would have been.
Yeah.
I was fearing it. Because
Especially because I kind of like my character.
Well,
Yeah,
at
I
least
got
you guys
attached
know
to
that
mine.
You guys are not invincible in this world. I'm not afraid to kill you guys. You guys aren't title card. Oh man.
You mean we don't have main character armor?
No, you don't.
We're not shonen pro tags. God damn it!
Where the fuck did I find this bitch's weapon at, yo? Where did this weapon come from? I found this
weapon?
thing somewhere, but I don't know where I found it.
What's it called?
Hold on. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead. You want the scimitar, right, Corvus?
Yes.
Also, everyone's gonna level up to level 4 after this.
Da, 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 da.
So, we're gonna go ahead and level you up right now, Corvus. Do you want to take a level in anything else? Do you want to be a fighter still? What's up?
Do I get anything cool for level 4 fighter?
I think you get a new feature.
Ooh.
Or
What are
you can
those?
choose to upgrade your stats. Features are just like additional properties that your character can now have that make him
Oh, is that-
stand out slightly more.
Is that stuff like Great Weapon Master, stuff like that?
Yeah. Or you can choose to have the lucky feat, which allows you to re-roll dice.
That could be a good one.
Also, you get another weapon mastery. So pick any kind of weapon you can think of, and you can now master it.
What does that give me?
You pick the double-bladed scimitar, I believe.
What does mastery of the weapon give me?
You know how you can do Nick with your scimitar?
Yeah.
Now you can do it with a double-bladed scimitar. Oh no, you can't do it with a double-bladed scimitar because they do not have that ability. So pick a weapon you can think of.
I should probably get something ranged. Can I pick like a ranged weapon, like a bow or something?
Like a hand crossbow. A one-handed
Yeah, like
crossbow.
Yeah. Can I do that?
Yeah. Alright. Do you want to pick a feat, or do you want to change your skills to be better, like your ability scores, like strength and stuff like that? Do you want to improve those, or do you want to get a feat?
What's the improvement thing look like? How, do I just add like 1 point to one of them?
You add 2 points to one and 1 point to another.
Ooh.
Oh no, sorry. Okay, that's how it used to be. The new ones now, it's you can improve. No wait, hold on. I'm thinking of something else. Sorry. You can choose one thing to increase by 2, or 2 things to increase by 1.
I see. Okay. You know what? I'm gonna do that actually, because I've been dreading my low dexterity for a long time, and I want to fix it.
All right, we're doing 2 dexterity scores. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. And with that, your character is now back to that, and I am going to add you your new weapon. So who wants to grab the armor for is anybody gonna grab the armor for Cullen, or no?
I guess
Oh.
since I'm still right by her, I haven't moved anything. I could pick it up for him. I could.
I heard the word could. I knew it was coming. I was waiting for the shoe to drop. What do you want for it, Wolf?
I see him looking down, considering it. You know, thinking of doing what I think you're thinking of doing, are you?
What do you want, Wolf?
I'll pick it up.
You strip this woman of her armor. And you take it over to Cullen, and you just want to leave it over by him?
Yeah.
All right. With that, Corvus, is there anything you want to do?
I'm kind of just gathering myself, and before I walk away to check on the others, I'll kind of look down at her. How's that for wake, you bitch? And then spit on the corpse.
You swear for a second, you see a smile creep on the side of her face, and you glance back, and you see that it had to have just been in your mind.
So I guess I'm not keeping the head then.
Well, you can if you want to cut it off.
What?
You just took off her armor, now you can go back and cut off her head. It's easier to access
Fair
with the
enough.
armor out of the way.
That's
Fair
true.
enough, I guess I'll work with that.
So, you now approach her and cut off her head.
Then I'll go start looting.
Also, you pick up the tentacle whip, right?
Yep.
1 second, I'm going to add that to your inventory. It's going to add to your backpack. Just so you know, this thing can be attuned to as a magical item.
Okay.
And it's a pretty powerful whip. It's a +2 magical item.
Sweet.
So, that's all your guys' haul.
Well, don't forget we're going to loot the goblins too.
The goblins themselves are mostly just corpses, other than Kradgug, who was turned into like a slime-like figure. And you can see he didn't really have much on him to begin with, anyways. At most, searching the bodies of any like humans and stuff that were within the piles of corpses, you guys probably end up with like, I will say your spoils will be 50 gold.
Who hangs on to that?
Split it however you want.
He's asleep, so we'll split 50-50. I'll take 25, you take 25. Was there any health potions in there while at it?
No.
Okay.
Does anybody have any health potions? I'm still very much bleeding.
We will be getting a long rest after this, don't worry. But we are going to do all that next session. Because this will have been our 2.5 hour mark. So, we're going to go ahead and call it there. We're going to do the whole, like, turn-in quest sort of thing at the end of the next session. Because they're probably going to take a long rest inside the town, and then head back to the capital city.
Yeah, so is my level 4 sheet done?
I sent
I
it
don't
to you
need
already.
to. Oh, did you?
Yeah.
Let me go check my messages. I don't see a. Yeah, there it is. I don't know why it didn't. I don't think that's the right one.
Is it not?
Yeah, no, that's not the right one.
Is that your old one?
Yeah, that's the old one, the level 3 one.
That doesn't make sense. This bastard. Try it again. Well, that might be the same one. Hold on.
Yeah, it's the same one.
You sure you don't need to just update your own character sheet with the link that I sent you? Because I can't send you anything else.
How do I do that?
I don't know. I can't fucking do it for you, man. You've done this before.
I
This
can't.
isn't the first time it's done.
I can't edit anything.
There was a way you did it before. I don't know how you did it before, but you did it before.
No, you did something before. You changed the.
I did not.
Fucking...
I changed
You
your
can't-
character sheet, generated a new link, and sent it to you, and it fucking worked. So fucking figure it out, man.
We had to do something last time where we changed the link somehow.
I don't know
remember what it
how,
was.
but I can't do it.
Um.
Let me try.
Let's see.
I know I can't even share from
Got
here.
the storm.
What's this?